North Macedonia is a fantastic country north of Greece, south of our wonderful Strasbourg here. North Macedonia is a country that came through the Balkan Wars of the 90s without massive outbreaks of violence, even though this country is a very diverse country that constitutes of different peoples, different ethnicities, and different religions. But still, they managed to form a peaceful society. North Macedonia once was frontrunner 20 years ago when they started their accession process. A frontrunner together with Slovenia. Where's Slovenia today? And what happened to North Macedonia? Well, some obstacles were on the way. Obstacles related to history, obstacles related to wars in the last century, obstacles in the way in terms of building good bilateral relations to their neighbors. And good bilateral relations always need to be built from both sides. That is very clear. EU negotiations have not formally started yet. We could, but they have not formally started yet. Still, the country, as it has 20 years of accession path, has already implemented quite substantial amounts of European acquis. So if you look at the legislation, they're actually quite well on track. If you look into them being a partner for the European Union, they have been a reliable partner to us. They are sharing our common foreign and security policy 100%. They have been joining NATO. They have been joining our common efforts that we have in the European Union. And especially today, when we see the geostrategical situation, when we see that we Europeans understand that we need to defend our destiny by ourselves, and that we Europeans need to stand together in the light of what globally is happening, especially in this light, I think we should look into speeding up accession process with North Macedonia. But also, I must say, the report, and I thank my shadow rapporteurs for the good cooperation, the report covers a full picture of where the country is. And some parts we're commemorating, other parts we're still demanding reforms. The report talks a lot about the constitutional amendment that is demanded to start accession talks, constitutional amendment that includes additional minorities into the constitution, also the Bulgarian one. This report talks a lot about hate speech, about hate crime, about a need for prosecution. It talks about the need for rule of law and further developing not just legislation, but really making it felt for citizens. And the report talks about the need to fight corruption. None of our countries is free of corruption. But the question is, do you have institutions that have the ability and the resources to tackle, to fight corruption? This is the main question here. We're talking about the economic situation that has positive sides, but also downsides, and lack of ability to uptake the support that comes from European Union. This is very important that the country invests into professional structures and keeps professional people that have once shown that they can. This country is full of amazing natural heritage, mountains, lakes, cultural sites. But unfortunately, the country is also full of waste, illegal waste deposits and pollution. Yes, there is a bettering of the situation, but still there's a lot to do. We can say that in North Macedonia, civil society still has space to work. And also, we see a lot of foreign influence. And we have to fight against foreign influence, whether it's Russian, Chinese, Saudi Arabian, Serbian, wherever from. People need to decide upon their own destiny. So we talk about media, also about the need for transparency on the ownership of media. And we talk about the potential this country has. This report is an important stepping stone towards EU accession, and I hope that many of you tomorrow in the vote will support this report, will support the accession of North Macedonia to the European Union, at least the next step that we can take in a constructive and united and pro-European manner. Thank you very much.